Yeah, I know I'm late, everybody. I'm sorry. But how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Orange is Good Gaming. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. Last time, shit went crazy. We met Ultima. I still don't know who that is. But considering his name, he's probably like a godlike figure. Plus, Ultima is usually the strongest spell in Final Fantasy, so I would expect him to cast that at some point. And we lost, unfortunately, Cid, who, honestly, was one of the best Cids that this entire fucking franchise has had. Let's be honest. Like, 14 Cid is good, but 16 Cid is fucking phenomenal, and I will not take any other answer to that question. So before we get started, if you haven't already and you enjoy what you see here today, feel free to leave a follow here on Twitch, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me over on Twitter and Facebook to stay up to date for when I go live next. Let's get started, shall we? Oh, God. So we are exactly where we left off last time.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Speak with Otto. Oh yeah, that's right, Otto. I forgot who Otto was for a second. Hey, Jill.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
That is so cool. Like the little lift here. Oh, I love the new music here. Oh, we got hunts unlocked finally, it seems.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Hey there, Nectar. Aw, come on, tell me now, damn it.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
Well, no shit.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
Wow,
Well,
what a surprise
mostly
there.
Armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp.
Oh wow, it's
For which
barely
reason
alive
she
now.
has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash.
That makes
And
sense.
the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It
Yeah, I
was
guess that's
5
true.
years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which
Oh,
could
wow.
legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check.
I
But if
now
they
understand why
truly
it's called the
broke
Twins,
pact
because now that I
without
see the map, it's
provocation,
two twin continents
it is
literally
only a
right next to
matter
each
of
other.
time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain.
Well, at least there's
Now,
that.
As to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
How simple is it?
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
Oh, okay. That is
Tell
pretty
him
simple.
It was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
A scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider worlds in order to define the dispositions of the realms, armies, and those who lead them. I like the new hideaway, that it's like an old broken down airship, pretty much. Oh, tomes!
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please,
Aww.
don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
Ah, that's true.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. we all know there's no such thing as mooples.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others.
Tet and Crow.
And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Oh, while I'm here,
Is
though.
there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Oh,
What
damn.
subject
So
shall we
close.
consider today?
Ambrosia. Wait, Ambrosia's still alive? Are you telling me that? Is that why that's updated? Oh my god. Ultima, here we are. An otherworldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drink's head. He addressed Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousnesses. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature, before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in a cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. Interesting.
Did you learn everything you needed?
You know, I think about it now, and Ultima kind of looks like, what's his
Not
name?
back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Oh,
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Blood on it. Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Oh, I can finally afford one of these.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Great. You've forgotten already? Because I haven't.
It's right pain in the arse getting this place. Hang on. into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I intend on doing it again.
I'm saying for you, dear. Not bad, if I do say so myself.
There we go.
Anything else?
Once the hall's swept,
Alright, let's see. What's Ramu's got here? Lightning Rod. Create a ball of lightning that upon being struck, chains lightning to other enemies near... Ooh, nice. Judgment Bolt. Summoned from the heavens a mighty 11 bolt that deals massive damage to a single target. That looks sick, actually. But way too fucking much. I think we'll use 100 for this right now.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Oh, that's so cool. There's like little memories from different parts of the story and things like that. Ooh, what's this? Goblin coin, black blood, 6 pinches of something. Whatever. Alright, let's see this, Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Noted. The Republic Army marches on the Empire at Twin-sided. The men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
the Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupying the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
That's got a point.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss.
Yeah.
And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that.
Right.
And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He's got a point. I mean, she's got a point, sorry.
I did. It was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Alright then. So what now? We going after Kupka's crystal? The Iron Kingdom?
To a world without mother
Malud?
crystals. To Sid.
Aw, poor Sid. Meanwhile, oh shit, Joshua.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak
Yep.
freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
That is very odd, I'd say, probably. Yeah, it's very odd, actually. Oh yeah, we have an orchestrion roll, so let's start using those.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Our terms.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled. Bones were broken. The usual.
No,
Somewhere in the middle of it all,
unsurprising.
Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
Wow.
Sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing.
Yep,
If she's fallen
that's
into
weird.
the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Come on, just tell me already. Fucking hell. Alright, down we go. I love the new hideaway. I really do. It's just so interesting.
Again, I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid. Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
Oh, wow.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts.
Who is this fucking Tet guy, and why does he keep eating the lemon tarts?
Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright then. The name, oh my god. Oh god, that's hilarious. Alright. Time to finally do some things.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Fire and blood!
Eat this, motherfuckers! That feels a lot better, holy shit. Man, I'm already getting used to some of the different combos I can make out of this.
Can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Ah, fair enough for now. Okay, why did you bring me all the way up here? That's fucking stupid in my opinion.
Finish with that long.
Welcome back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Yep.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Aw, that's kind of sweet. The quest title, though, is so ridiculous to me. Alright, to Martha's Rest we go. Figure out what's going on with good old Martha.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
Damn.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Oh, wow.
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go...
What?
One of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Oh no, this is horrible.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
That's a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Indeed, I guess so. Man, like, I keep on repeating it, but I really want to get a chocobo soon. I am Thunder? Holy shit. Yeah, Ramuh's attacks are pretty cool.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
Really?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Eat my tornado, motherfuckers! Sorry, Jill. Away we go. To the church.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh no.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Oh shit.
This won't take long.
Eat this, motherfucker.
Is that all of them?
That is.
I think so.
Quest complete. Level 25, look at that. The Breath of Wind. I almost said the Breath of the Wild. That would be funny.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Maybe. Let's see, though. $9.60, nice. Maybe in here? Didn't even really have to try for that one.
Found her.
Oh God.
The abbot.
Oh, fuck. And why does it always gotta end like this?
The bearers died protecting him.
Oh, that's even worse.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
Oh, he's already dead, isn't he?
He's gone.
Huh.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Alright then. Release. Off we go. What's this? Oh, it's a hunt. But wait, we haven't even unlocked the hunt board yet.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
I love the humor there. Ow. Eat my limit break, motherfucker! Alright, attempt to heal regularly. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, hang on. Oh, shit. Okay.
That's all ready. That's better.
Fuck down. Damn it.
Come on. Nice try.
There we go. Okay, stop that. Camera, please. Camera, please.
Enough.
Let's go.
See that coming.
Ha ha ha. Eat it, motherfucker.
That must be the bridge.
Oh no, the bridge is fucking closed. Oh. Well, I guess we don't have to go across. We just have to scatter the remains here.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Oh, hi, Jill.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Return to Martha's Rest. Okay.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
Yeah, nobody could know.
I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire.
Oh, okay, so you did know.
Story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Oh, I know how to make sense of her actions. She's a fucking asshole.
It's a job for someone with more time on their hands.
No, that's not enough. No. She's a fucking piece of shit. There we go.
Big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived.
Oh.
He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Oh, great.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Ooh, new quest. What's this? Oh, it's got a plus near it. That means it's important. That's the 14 sign of it's important, people. Play it.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! Don't... You handy with that sword of yours? Course
Yes.
you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
You sure about that?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
The white winged. Oh, is this Ambrosia?
All right.
Is this why
There's
his?
a good lad.
Is that why
Where can I
it's
find
fucking
these chocobos?
entry was
Sure,
updated
cut
recently?
across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
The Whiteheart. Huh. Yeah, it is quite the name, huh?
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
Well, maybe she still is. I want my chocobo back, goddammit.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Oh, that's gross.
They won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Ooh, you think you're so fancy with that, huh?
It's over.
Eat my whirlwind. Oh shit, okay. Oh, come on. You ain't fucking me up. That easily. Do you?
It's over.
A little bit of a waste of a limit break at the end, but you know, I just felt like using it.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Oh my god, he forgot his own damn chocobo.
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
Aw, so fucking...
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Yeah, this is my bird.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, is he gonna give us a saddle or something? Yeah. Oh, you own the eye patch too? That's kind of sick.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Oh, boy, what? Me? No.
When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That
Wait.
fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Yo, that's so sick. I love that. That was so beautiful. Why is this a side quest, though? Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and X to mount the choke.
Ready, go?
When you ride alone.
Faster!
Look at the drill. Oh, that's so sick. I love it. Hey, get the fuck away from my bird, assholes. Alright, back to the hideaway, I guess. Continue the story.
Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
There seems to be a recurring theme of...
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
You remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yet again.
Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
Aha!
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught
that's
us,
true.
is that he loves his traps.
He would totally set up a trap for Clive.
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle.
His uncle?
Byron Rossfield.
Oh.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune.
Oh, so essentially he had a fortune and then he just expanded it by being smart with money and trade. I see.
What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
Family reunion timed. Otto's counter is now open. New facilities, the Hunt Board, the Patron's Whisper, and Alliant reports. Ooh, nice.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
On autumn's breath, ill tidings born, an erstwhile home in twain are torn. Now in his path fell shades of eye, pray let them not impede his song.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on then. Is that all?
it's alright to touch him.
Sound of silence, huh? There's a side quest down here. Let's see what this is about. Really quick.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything
What's up?
all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's
Yeah.
pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Absolutely, why not?
It'd be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
The fruits of her labor. That's sweet. Alright, let's get them to the curse breakers really quick.
Did you come through the forge today? And you say Sid built this place?
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
What's this?
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Oh, that's interesting. I like that.
You earned this. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
How you doing? Here you go. Seen enough?
Well, that tells me enough, yeah. Oh, hey, Mr. Nectar. How you doing today? There you are, Koopo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Koopo.
The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Why, of course not, Koopo. I knew all that already. I need your help, as I need not remind you, Kupo. I am the mightiest fiend of the forest, or ghoul of the greensward can measure up to nectar of the bullets, Kupo. I won't allow it. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. But with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
That's great, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. Alright, let's see what we got here. I've already defeated one. This one. The Angel of Death, a traitor coming by the way of Caer Norvins, met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. And Belphegor. Ooh.
So Mather's all right.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you. Of course.
Sid the Second. Okay. Avenging Sid. Mysterious being. Love how they're calling him mysterious even though they've already said his name.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Here you go, Cursebreakers.
Looks like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
It's always sweet when you have like these little pieces of lore happening and stuff.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
Yep.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
No problem.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Them old apples were enough.
Wait a minute, Harpy.
That broom's as
I just realized that.
ragged as goat's locks.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
Oh, now I want to meet him so badly then. Younger brother of the late Archduke Elwin, warden of Port Isolde, a thriving trading port in the south of Rosaria, Byron inherited a small fortune from his noble family, which he built into a large one by virtue of his mercantile wiles and adventurous spirit. There's not a trading house nor a tap house in Velesty and beyond that does not have a tale to tell of Lord Byron Rossfield. That's really cool. Why hadn't he ever thought to reach out to Byron then, before now? Just let him know, hey, I'm alive, you know? Would have been nice for him to do that, but I guess he decided not to.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
That was a great quest. We got Martel apples. All right. It's time to make our way to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Next stop on our journey. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Oh, she's getting the chance to do hers.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements.
Which
between
reminds
here and
me,
Porter's Alder.
now I gotta
We visit as many
chocobo.
as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Ah,
deserve
fuck
a
it. We need
rest.
some leveling. Oh right, I forgot that cancels it. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's a good experience right there. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to use that chocobo, to be honest.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
That is a good question.
Here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows chick like them?
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Night Terror's orchestrion role.
Keep to the roads now.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
So you would sell out...
Big dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire?
You know what? Never mind. Never mind what I was saying. I could understand.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you?
Yeah, of fucking course we did.
Black Shields? Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Obviously, that probably is what's going on.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
Yeah, wow, you're a
This
fucking coward, huh?
village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Yep, I guess so.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well,
she personally relates to that because, like, we saw earlier that kind of thing was exactly what was happening with her.
Who else in Rosaria
with
would
the
have
Iron
the courage
Kingdom.
to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Alright, to the next village then. Make for Port Isolde. Oh. Hey, Ambrosia, come on.
Take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Yeah!
Ever since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
Who do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
It's over!
Ugh, get kicked, motherfucker. Yeah, at least during the linear parts of the story, I think we'll not focus on using our mount as much, so we can get, you know, like, more experience. Oh, it's a bomb. Boom. I can't believe bombs aren't doing their thing.
More of my mother's men.
Hope you like storms. That was cool. That reminded me of the way that 13 has its chests open, which is kind of cool.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's just keep going for a little bit.
Thanks, Gal.
There we go. Oh no.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Yeah.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield, Rosarian.
Eat my limit break, motherfuckers. Okay, maybe back up a little bit. There we go.
Tell me what I want, and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
Oh, yeah?
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Oldhill. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Great. In we go.
Find something, boy. Death.
Oh shit.
Found her.
Oh my god.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
She's just fucking horrible.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Oh god, look at the way that they're just sprawled out like that.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Faster!
Off we go.
That'll do, girl.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morning.
In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Oh wow.
They tell us there's a curfew, but they refuse us passage back to our homes.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Alright, come on.
Good girl.
Let's get away from this horror show, shall we?
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
There we go.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Welcome to Port Isolde, I guess.
Have mercy.
Voice friend, fucked they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your style!
Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Oh, great.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Ah.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns. There are probably gonna be giant rats in there.
I haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Maybe. In we go. The Lazarus District.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Silk steel.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Okay, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. The way that ended, though, with the kicking, that was hilarious.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Oh.
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Wade?
We can speak inside.
Holy shit, he looks unrecognizable. Oh god, I don't know why I'm teary from that.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know.
She what?
Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
I just wanted to pick all that shit up while I could.
We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Great.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Yeah, you're kind of shit. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute now.
As you wish, my lord.
You have elixirs.
I will be here should you need aught else.
Tell us.
Wait, what use is an elixir in this game?
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy.
You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
Ah.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Hell yeah, let's fucking do it. Black or white? Hmm.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Huh.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
You deserve a rest.
Ambrosia, time to get out of here.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Get the fuck over here, arrogant asshole.
Ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell!
I didn't know I could do that.
From the far bank.
Fight that battle for them.
Fine, asshole. You want to be like that?
There's a good boy. I'm hurt, Torgo. Well done, Torgo.
Take this.
Nice try.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Eat my phoenix wings, motherfucker! Oh no, here comes a
noble
dragoon.
Stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Very well then. Oh shit, okay. Oh, fuck. Well, I did run out of potions, to be fair, so...
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
We'll show him as much mercy.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, there. And then strength tonic. There, now we have something at least. But man, we almost made it through that one.
Bastard, the lucky I did that.
Oh, you fuckers.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Well, it's not much of a swear then, is it? These swords are ass. That was a fucking terrible insult, actually.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank! Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
More dragons.
Worse. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered. Nice try.
There we go.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, You have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
I love how I'm covered in blood. Get the fuck down, asshole.
So wait! Found them. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We ain't finished yet.
Ow. Motherfucker. So close and so far.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's?
Alright, hang on. Let me upgrade my attributes a bit. This might help. Okay. Let's try again. Oh wait, hang on. Let's grab some wares
You
too.
are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage. Will that be all? As you wish, my lord. I will be here should you need aught else.
There.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
That's better. Ambrosia, come on.
Faster!
I am very curious to meet this Uncle Byron.
Look at me sideways. The bastard to look you.
Thanks, girl.
Hang on. Lightning rod. Okay, this might be very useful. But I still want to save up for this. I don't know. Shit.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Oh shit, okay.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
No good.
You see, what I like about this game is that there isn't, like... There's still strategy to this game.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
I agree, of you. My limit break, motherfuckers! There we go. Finally beat him. Huh.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Wow, that was a lot. I think Clive still blames himself for what happened to an extent. Although I don't think that he is guilty of causing all of this to happen to Rosaria. Rosaria would have ended up like this either way.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained.
Ah, true.
Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Thank you, Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
No, Tyler didn't make it either, that's right.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Port Isolde. Rossfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
What the fuck is happening?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
I like him already.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
Yeah.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar. Not true.
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Oh, I just noticed the music.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
I love this guy.
This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
You okay, Jill?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
That's
So I
horrible.
became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
That was...
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Aw.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep.
Why do I have a
Journey
bad
back to
feeling about
Bedford
that
is long, and there is much
statement
to tell the
right
others.
there? Still locked into story mode, huh? Alright, where are we going? Oh, we're returning to the hideaway for a little bit. Okay. Probably preparing ourselves, I guess. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess. I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
And why not?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Rosaria, perhaps?
Oh.
The butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yes, that's like a later quest, I guess.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new billets being posted every day.
We got August, who has something
glad to see
unlockable.
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time.
Really?
Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Oh, we're gonna have a quest with Blackthorn. That's gonna be interesting.
If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
All right, let's see it. Blacksmith Blues.
I could have sworn
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Callum.
Hey, Blackthorn, how you doing? You still being a grumpy asshole?
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that.
Okay.
Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Aw, that's fucked.
There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
It's his pride that's rattling.
Pride in his craft.
Yeah, exactly.
Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
Exactly.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Alright then. Let's go speak to Karen. Oh, wait, hang on. She's somewhere. Oh, wait. This door. Okay. Off limits, that means you. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Oh, here. Sorry.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop.
Really?
Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Oh, looks like we're doing a hunt, boys.
We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Oh, I guess we gotta go to the hunt board itself first. Okay. My bad. I just assumed that we'd be able to fast travel to wherever the hell fuck it was, but, you know. That's fine, too. Yo, Mog! Or, I'm sorry, Nectar. Nectar! You say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Well, I've got the billet for you, Kupo, an especially horrible one. That's a B rank. Cair Norvent, Westgate, Sandbreck. Oh, before we do that, though, hang on. Let me get the main story rolling again.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed,
I see.
The faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent.
So essentially, they will be heavily guarding that.
Grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill.
Yep.
I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Alright. What can we do in the meantime? Yeah, let's go to Northreach. Actually, let's just head on towards the next main objective for now. And then we'll maybe off screen or something I'll be able to find this mark that we need to kill.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
You know what? Actually, before we do that though, let's go to Martha's Rest and try and actually... Yeah, I think we'll do the recipe side mission. And then we'll probably call it quits after that. I think that's a good place to stop. Because I don't know if we'll have time to do all the stuff at Drake's Breath or not.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there was nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet. Memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Yes, thank you very much.
Stay sharp.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Any trouble now?
He straight up says it. Okay. Now he will. I love how there's like that little bit of like a hint of the Chocobo theme, although I wish they would have just fucking put it in here. Put a rendition of it. Although I understand why they didn't, because I feel like they wanted to keep the You Living the soundtrack that they already have in the background.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Hope you like burning scorpions. I wonder if I upgrade that, if it'll allow that to trigger faster or something. Because that's a very jarring move to have, like, go that slow. If you know what I mean? There we go, unwanted violets.
Before it goes bad.
Here you go.
Find our mystery ingredient.
I did indeed.
Marvelous. Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's
that looks
stew,
disgusting.
risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Uh-huh, sure, yeah. Badge of metal. Increases defense by 30. Oh, nice.
Well, that was certainly not what I expected. I wonder what others...
Alright, everyone. That's where we're going to end today's episode of Final Fantasy 16. So thank you all so much for watching today's episode. If you haven't already and you enjoyed what you saw here today, feel free to leave a follow here on Twitch, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me over on Twitter and Facebook to stay up to date for when I go live next. I'll see you all tomorrow with some more Final Fantasy 16. We're going to raid somebody really quick, then we're going to head out for tonight. So yeah, take care. Let's see. Who are we raiding? Let's read Flap, why not? Also, I forgot to mention it earlier, but shout out to Sonari for the shout out. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow with some more Final Fantasy 16. Take care, everyone.